here, and welcome to the latest episode of the Lisa Pezik Show. And on this episode, I'm talking to you about networking with purpose. How many times have you signed up for a networking event, gone to a conference, or somewhere where you knew you were going to be meeting people, and you felt a little anxious, or you felt a little lost, or you just couldn't quite find your footing, and you were worried about coming across salesy or not knowing what to say, or sometimes you just get stuck when people say, "Who are you and what do you do?" because you do a whole range of things, or it's hard for you to get it out in like a one-liner elevator pitch. Yeah, that used to be me. I used to go to events with my husband, and he used to literally nudge me and say, "Babe, like, this is a networking event. You can't just sit at the table here with me. You got to go meet people. You got to go, the breakout sessions should not be me and you and somebody else that we know. You've got to go break out and talk to other people." And I could never quite wrap my head around that networking with purpose because I wasn't clear on who I was and what I did and how I should be leading in the right way when I approach people. So there's 3 P's that I want to share with you about purpose. And the reason why networking with purpose is so important, because I'm excited to break the news that my husband and I just had an epic day today where we broke the ceiling of what is possible in our business. When I was at a mastermind event, we were sharing our stories, and there was another gentleman who just gave all that he could give telling his story. It was such a vulnerable, selfless, amazing act, letting us in and being real and just like going for it in this safe space where we were in this mastermind event and we were all rooting for each other and we were all helping each other. And I usually am so shy when I go to those things. I'm used to be super self-conscious. This was a few months ago. And I thought, screw it. Like, I'm really honored with the way this guy went for it. And I think there's something really to be said about how he was just honest and real and a real man and not putting on a show and showing his emotion and telling the truth and telling his truth. That I haven't met him yet, but I'm going to go up to him and tell him, like, I really loved your story. I really connected to you. And I really think that you are a great role model and example for making it about your audience and really serving the audience and really being there for them, which a good speaker should do. And I went up and I just said, like, "Hey man, my name's Lisa. How are you? Honored, connected with you." And long story short, we are actually in the same sort of industry. And he said, "I really connected to you as well. I really connected to your story. I'm thinking that we should maybe collaborate a little bit. Why don't we, when we leave this event, why don't we get together and see if there's any synergies of how we can help each other?" And we got on a few calls. And here it turned out that the gaps we were having in the way we were able to deliver services to people, we filled the need of each other's gaps, meaning where should the client go next? Typically, it was either Eric and I referring to him or him referring to us. And we started this beautiful partnership of affiliate partnering and referral partnering. And he just sent us over a client that we landed a $50K contract, the biggest contract to date for my husband and I. And it was all because I had the courage to go up to a gentleman and say, "I'm really honored and moved by your story. Let's get to know each other a little bit better." You never know who is going to open a door for you, who is going to help you in an area that you're going to be able to serve even better when you collaborate, or they're going to open a door for you, introduce you to somebody. You know, I don't share the numbers on that contract to brag. I share it to say that you just never know what's going to happen in your life and the impact and the income you're going to be able to make by having the courage to go and talk to people. And just a few years ago, I was making $4K a month as a nurse. And I thought, if I could just bring in $2K, if I could just do half of that, I'm like happy. I'm golden. I am excited. Like $2K a month is like winning the lottery for me. So the fact that we actually had 2 other contracts say yes in addition to that today, taking it to a 59K day. Now that is not the norm, but it happened because I had the courage to put myself out there and network with purpose. So I want you to do the same. So the first P that I want to share with you is the platform. You have to be so clear about what kind of way you can serve people. So what services do you provide and what platform do you provide them on? Those are the first and second P. So maybe it's a platform as simple as, hey, I have a podcast. I would love to have you on it. Hey, we should get on Facebook Live and do some interviews together. Hey, I would love to share you to my list via email. Do you have any upcoming promotions or anything you've got going on that I can affiliate partner with you with? Right? So lead with, what are you willing to do for them, not what's in it for you, right? I went up to this gentleman and said, I'm so honored by you. And that's what he said to me. Hey, let's get on a call and let's see if there's ways that I can help you. And maybe perhaps you can help me. So that first way is, what are you going to give before you ever ask in return? And then secondly, that second P, being so clear about the services that you provide. Once I got super clear that done for you services, Eric and I partnering together, I'm overseeing the content, he's overseeing the design and tech, and we're launching and strategizing and lead generizing together. It was easy for him to see the client path in which we take people on. But if you don't know the deliverables and the outcome that you get for people, you're not going to be able to maybe have those doors open for you because you're unclear. I was like, we do done for you services, websites, funnels, courses, group coaching programs, lead generation. We do it for you as a team. We manage that. We have an agency, and off we go. So people come to us from start to finish. And he was like, awesome, I do affiliates. So once they've got a winner, I can help drive people to it. And if I have affiliates and people coming to me and the stuff they built is crap, then I'm going to refer them to you to have their stuff not be crap. And then you're going to refer them to me so we can get some affiliates and get more eyeballs and impact on that. And it was just this beautiful synergy because we knew how we could serve each other. We knew the platforms in which we do that, and we knew the services that we provided. And then the last piece of that with networking with purpose, the last P is the elevator pitch, right? Like you got to be so clear about who you are and what you do and the way you bring that across, but it's got to intrigue people a little bit more. So this gentleman and I knew each other because we heard each other's stories. And that's one of the quickest ways that you can learn about an individual and why they do what they do and what they've been through. But let's say you're at just a true networking event. You're at a conference or you're like in line at Starbucks and somebody says small talk. Hey, what do you do when you got a sentence? I don't want to say I'm a business strategist. I don't know. I'm on podcasts. So you guys can't see this. But anybody checking out the video on YouTube, because I multi-purpose this, my cat, there is a bunny rabbit that is like making its way in our backyard. And y'all can see this cat is like, you can probably hear it in the audio. This cat is like trying to jump through the window to get this cute bunny rabbit. It ain't happening, kitty. But craziness going on in my house behind me. I digress. Back we go to the elevator pitch. I'm gonna put my hand there so you can't see kitty. The elevator pitch is you want to spark more curiosity. So instead of saying I'm a business strategist, I'm a content and digital marketing expert, I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I say I turn underdogs into champions. And people go, huh? Because I've been the underdog my whole life. How do you do that? Those people that are told they are crazy, they are silly, they are stupid, their idea is dumb, we bring those ideas to life and we make the market pay attention to those people. And we position those people as an expert. Not just any people, because power can be used for good or bad, but the people that are going to do something with it, that are working towards the greater good, that are changing the way we raise the next generation, that are changing how we feel about our planet, and are we destroying it or making it better? Ways we can preserve our planet, ways we can preserve our body, preserve our mind, preserve our health. Those are the kinds of underdogs that we bring forward. People taking on Alzheimer's disease, and people taking on all sorts of obesity and mental health, and just these like big things, the way we talk to our teens and tweens and raise our next generation. We're helping these underdogs create winners with their courses and their websites. So that's basically what I share with people. I turn underdogs into winners. I turn underdogs into champions. I help you create your winner online. And I walk you through every step of the process. That's my elevator pitch. So what is your intriguing elevator pitch? I once heard a woman say, I change the world through people's smiles. And we're like, what? What do you mean? And she's like, that's a really fancy way of me saying I'm a dentist. Why? I love that. Like, what's more intriguing? Yeah, I'm a dentist, or I change the world through people's smiles. Such a good elevator pitch. So I challenge you to start thinking about that, brainstorming about that, getting people curious about the platform you have, the services you provide, and that elevator pitch. So that honestly is the short and sweet message I got for you today. Now I know your objections. I don't got no platform. I don't know what I do. I'm just starting out. When you don't have a product or a program yet, you have yourself. You are your brand. Go back to your story and your process. What have you overcome in life? And what do you want to teach people? If it was like on your tombstone, here lies Lisa Pezik, she taught the world this. That's what I want you to think about. And then that elevator pitch, that one-liner that is curious. And don't say you're not creative, and don't say your brain doesn't work like that. You're very analytical. Have fun with it. When you're walking in nature, when you're riding on the stationary bike, when you're running, when you're in the shower, just start brainstorming and give yourself that creative freedom to come up with your elevator pitch. I promise you, it will make you fall back in love with your business again, because you're having a little bit of fun with that. And then you get excited about going to networking events, because for me, I can't wait to see people's face when I say I turn underdogs into champions. I welcome that interaction with people, and it's some of the coolest interactions that I've had, because people genuinely want to know more. That's why like a good movie or a good book reels us in, because there's curiosity about what's coming next. And people love the conflict, right? The underdog. There's such conflict there. So if you can add some conflict in there, that's even better, right? Like I help you clean up your mucky messes in your life. And no, I don't mean clutter. Well, what do you mean? I mean emotional messes, sabotaging yourself in relationships. That's a better way than saying I'm a relationship expert or I'm a therapist, right? I'm not a therapist. I help you clean up your mucky messes in your life in the most loving way possible, right? So I help you clean up your mucky messes without having to hire someone to bring boxes in your house. I don't know. That doesn't even make any sense, but you know what I'm saying. You can get creative with that. So your platform, what you provide, and your elevator pitch. Now, if you need help with any of those, you're going to a networking event and you don't know what to say, that is where you get on a call, a free call with Eric and I. www.lisapezik.com. At the bottom of every page, you can book a free call with us. And we encourage you to do that, where we go over these types of things with you so that you're not worried about being salesy. You're not worried about what do I offer? What do I provide? What do I do? What is my message? If you're not clear about any of that, then yeah, networking is going to be scary. But when you're clear about all of that and you have a fun way, like the elevator pitch to bring it forward, the sky's the limit, right? Think about my 50K contract, I can't say our 50K contract today. Life freaking changing, all because I had the courage to go network with purpose. I want you to do the same. I want you to book in a call, www.lisapezik.com. Thanks for tuning in. We're over 100 episodes here on the Lisa Pezik Show, and I'm just so honored to do this. This is one of my most favorite ways to share content with you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.